If you're a Wes Anderson fan who's been on the internet lately, you've likely noticed a growing number of fake Wes Anderson trailers like these. They're playful parodies of popular franchises like Star Wars, as if they were directed by the man himself, Wes Anderson, and all claim to be completely generated by artificial intelligence. They're fun on the surface, but if you watch for a second or third time, you start to notice increasingly creepy details, like how faces in the background can be the stuff of nightmares. Bienvenue and welcome to the Ferris Wheel. AI videos like these often make us think that there's no one at the wheel, that a computer scoured the internet for scraps from human artists and compiled them together using its own abilities into one unnerving video. But that's not true. There is someone behind these Wes Anderson AI videos. It's this guy, Caleb Ward from the YouTube channel Curious Refuge. For the fake Wes Anderson trailers, Ward used OpenAI's ChatGPT to write the script, and then a tool called Midjourney to create the video using text-to-image generation, and fine-tuned it with After Effects for some light animation work. In an interview with Ward about the video's viral success, he says the following about Wes Anderson.
And then Wes Anderson's visual aesthetic lends itself to a little bit more static imagery.
This is the inherent quality in the videos that I find the most perplexing. Wes Anderson movies aren't static, they're full of life, energy, elan if you want to get French about it. Anderson includes beautiful tracking shots, whip pans, and handmade animation. What Ward is referring to and what the videos are copying specifically are the opening titles to the Royal Tenenbaums, where characters are looking directly into the camera. However, in the Royal Tenenbaums, the characters have a reason. They're all doing various activities that require looking at themselves in the mirror, like shaving your face, brushing your teeth, or getting a tailored cowboy hat. There's authorial intent, which Wes Anderson has in spades. There's a reason why the cast are positioned and behaving the way they are. Anderson is giving viewers a literal reflection of all the characters before the movie starts in earnest. In the fake trailers, there's no reason why the characters are looking at you with their haunted expressions, other than that's the limit of text-to-image generation in the year of our Lord 2023. It speaks to a lack of motivation in the aesthetic, and you could never accuse a Wes Anderson movie of having a lack of motivation. Most of the Curious Refuge YouTube channel videos are tutorials for things like Canva and Squarespace, but there's some more personal videos too, like a vlog about going to Voodoo Donuts at Universal City Walk, and a video essay about why the Confederate flag is racist where he says the word Appomattox like this.
The surrender of Robert E. Lee at Appomattox Courthouse.
It's a little bit like how the AI voiceover guy says Willem Dafoe's name.
William Dafoe.
Since the first Star Wars by Wes Anderson trailer video was uploaded, the channel has seemingly pivoted just to AI-related content. There haven't been any new tutorials posted, just two other Wes Anderson AI trailers, one in the style of The Lord of the Rings, and the other in the style of Avatar. And one curious creation I'd like to focus on for a moment.
Good evening, good people. I'm Al Powers, and welcome to the Nightly Rundown.
It's an AI-generated late-night comedy monologue called The Nightly Rundown with Al Powers. The description of the video reads, "The news, jokes, artwork, voice, host, and script was created by AI and curated by humans. Time from idea to execution, about 6 hours. Let's give it a listen."
In hot water news, scientists have found our oceans are warming at an alarming rate. We're not sure about the exact cause, but we're looking at you, Aquaman.
And there's nothing more to add to that. That's a joke that makes complete logical sense, and there's no need to explain it. Okay, is it because Jason Momoa's inherent hotness is heating up the oceans, or does Al Powers actually think Jason Momoa's Aquaman is nefarious and wants to destroy the world by heating up our oceans? Is Al Powers in love with Jason Momoa? This video, perhaps more than anything, shows the current limits of AI. Humor is something that ChatGPT is struggling with because it requires a perspective. For something to be funny, it has to come from someone's point of view and have a purpose. Which brings me back to the aforementioned line in the Nightly Rundown video description, curated by humans is doing a lot of heavy lifting. It means that of the handful of jokes in the video, ChatGPT probably generated many, many more, and this was the cream of the crop.
And I put it together, and like it's not like as funny as like the late night guys. Like Stephen Colbert is amazing, and like the funniness that his humanity brings is like over the top and amazing. But it's also not funny.
You can probably take out one of those knots if you want to. But this is not to pick on Caleb Ward or his company Curious Refuge, because there's now countless Wes Anderson AI trailers out there on YouTube, and I'd argue his are the best of the bunch. Let's not forget that they're just a glimpse into a much bigger and more complex question. What is the future of creativity in a world where machines can think and create like humans? Only time will tell. Until then, let's keep creating, dreaming, and imagining. Also, I should reveal my cards now and let you know that this entire video was in fact scripted by AI. I had nothing to do with it. In fact, I'm an exceedingly poorly rendered version of Gandalf Bill Murray, created for no reason other than to pontificate on Wes Anderson. Only joking, I did open up ChatGPT to see how it worked and fell down a rabbit hole where I talked to it for about an hour in the middle of the night when I should have been sleeping. I tried to get it to write an essay about AI-generated Wes Anderson videos and kept prompting it to revise the text with requests like, can you make it more original, or can you add more humor and wit? ChatGPT would alter the script, but it lacked intention. It couldn't write a good version of this video essay because it had no idea what my intent was. I went to a recent Paul Schrader Q&A for the film Master Gardener, and he was asked about the emergence of AI and its impact on writing. His response, and I'm paraphrasing, so sorry if I misquote you, Mr. Schrader, was that AI has the ability to mimic musicians like Bob Dylan, and maybe even write a better song than Bob Dylan would ever be able to write, but it wouldn't be able to if Bob Dylan didn't exist in the first place. And for television, this means that an AI computer could definitely write a functional episode of a procedural like NCIS or Law & Order, and in a manner of speaking, that could be the case already, given that some TV shows have such a rigorous formula, but it could never create a truly original TV show. There will always be a place for authorial intent, because that's the one thing AI can never fully replicate. It can mimic, it can enhance, it can provide someone a block of clay to sculpt into something more meaningful, but it can never have a greater purpose for its own creation. You know, until Al Powers and Aquaman create a child of their own. Then, we've all got to watch out. If you'd like more videos about directors and their misbegotten AI-generated spawn, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on this channel. And for more Wes Anderson-oriented videos, check out the different playlists on this channel. And until next time, always remember, Al Powers spins on. Oh, does this mean Aquaman peed in the water? Al Powers, you're gross.